Alright guys, let's kick off another episode of Yakuza 3. We're coming close to the end, and let's just chuck all our items back in here. We got food that I'm gonna rearrange. Okay, that looks nice. 5 open spots for items. Let's see our stats. .21 complete. Playtime 28 hours. Right, let's go. Are you leaving right now? Don't forget to say goodbye to Haruka before you go. I know. I will. Are you going already, Uncle Kaz? I should head to Tojo Hospital. Yes, I have to put an end to this. Be careful. Come back home safe. I will. You have to. Promise. I promise. Just wait here. I'll be back soon. I better head over to Tojo Hospital where Daigo is. I'll have to take a taxi. Closest taxi. Oh, we could do the... Okay, before we do the taxi, apart from bashing these guys up, let's go to Bantam and the other 2 places you can drink. Let's get me back on screen, because there's some stuff we can actually do. Let's get a walkthrough for the crime. We'll try not to use it. But if we come to it, we'll use it. I made sure to have it handy. I don't know if the policeman will be available with Haruka, so we need to recheck Bantam. And here he is. Detective Maida of Kamurocho Police. What a surprise, if it isn't the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Do we know each other? Hey, you're famous in this town, so what does the 4th chairman want with me anyway? I want to ask you about the Cafe Alps murder 6 years ago. Oh, that shitstorm. Yeah, that was my case. But do you want to reopen that can of worms for now? I'm trying to find out whether Yuichi Akechi really committed that murder or not. What? Are you saying you think he was falsely charged? Not a chance in hell. No, why not? We aren't stupid, you know. The police don't arrest people without proof. We had plenty of evidence saying Akechi was the murderer. What kind of evidence? Okay. Alibis, witness statements, motives, and fingerprints. Those 4. 4, eh? Could you tell me a little bit more about it? Sure, I guess. Well, don't just stand there, have a seat. Let's see. What to ask? Ask about the alibis. Tell me about the alibis. We investigated the alibis of everybody involved, and the only person without one was Akechi. There wasn't anybody else who could have murdered Oda. So we either gotta find Yuchi an alibi or break somebody else's? Let's see. Okay. Ask about witness statements. Tell me about the witness statements. Somebody witnessed Yuchi Akechi fleeing the scene just after the crime. I heard about that. The waiter, Masaru Kinoshita, he gave a statement saying he saw Akechi. If it was me, I probably think Akechi did it too. I wonder how I can refute Kinoshita's statement. Okay, let me see. Ask about motive. Tell me about motive. Yuchi Akechi had plenty of motive to kill the victim Oda. You mean, because Oda was sleeping with Yuchi's girlfriend, Sawako Yusami? Bingo. And we didn't find anybody else related to the case who had a motive to kill Oda. So, they didn't find anybody else, eh? But what if somebody else did have a motive to kill Oda? Let me see what to ask. Ask about fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints. The deciding factor in Akechi's arrest was his fingerprints. We compared fingerprints from each employee with those found on the murder weapon, but Akechi's were the only match we found. We concluded the other prints came from cafe customers, and so were unrelated. So that sounds like pretty conclusive evidence. Was Akechi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon? So, there you go, solid evidence. But if you think we made a mistake, I'm sure I'd like to hear it. Not enough to go right now. Guess I'd better take a close look into everything that was going on at the time. Do you know what the cafe ops staff at the time of the murder is doing now? Sure, I can tell you that much, but I doubt you'll find out anything new from them. He wrote the whereabouts of the people related to the case in the kid's notebook. I guess my next step is to go visit the people involved. Kage might know something too. I should go talk to him. Alright, so our next step is to go to Kage. Hopefully this will make things a tad easier. Let's go. It's Kage time. Let's get some money back as well by bashing out some people. Also, getting some EXP would be good to level up as well. Is there... There we go! He's finally arrived. This is the Dodger, isn't he? Damn! I can't even touch you, and I used to be a pro boxer. I don't care what kind of boxer you were. Maybe you got a nasty punch, but I ain't worth nothing if you can't hit me with it. You gotta react before you think. If you wanna land a punch on this pretty mug of mine, gotta be 4 or 5 steps ahead of me. Are you nuts? Nobody can do that. I got 499 and 1 record. The one man who managed to punch me was right here in the city. Bullshit, nobody ever landed a punch on you. Go earn some money and come back when you've learned how to hit. Well, I'll be damned. Finally came back to Kamurocho, did ya? Who are you? Stop fucking around. It's the Artful Dodger. Don't tell me you don't remember. The Artful Dodger. That's right. I've been challenging people here to hit me for prize money. Ain't your average desk job, but it's a living. I've been charging 3,000 yen a minute for people to try and hit or kick me. If you can do it once, I'll give them 50,000 yen. You managed to smack me good twice. Oh, once, twice, 2 years ago. And since then, I've been training my ass off all over Japan, vowing to never get hit again. I've gone up against boxers, Muay Thai experts, you name it. And look at you, back in town. Where the hell have you been, anyway? All over. And now you're back. I've been waiting a long time for this day. How about taking me on? one hit gets me 50,000. Let's take him on. You got it. That's what I like to hear. It'll cost you 3,000 yen up front, okay? Fine. Here it is. Alright. Punch me or kick me in a minute or less and that 50,000 yen prize money is all yours. And weapons are off limits. So, no funny shit. Now, land a nice one right in the chops. Candy ass. Let's see if we can do this. A straight punch, first thing. Give me my money. No fucking way. That was the shit right there. That dude actually hit him. Looks like I won. Damn it! You're just as quick as I remember. Guess I need to start training harder. Here's your prize money, 50,000 yen. Nice doing business with you. Thank you. Come challenge me again anytime. Next time you won't be so lucky. So, really? Really? You gonna be back? I'm ready. Not just yet. It's Kage time. Oh, we also... You know what? Stop the Colosseum. I can't be bothered with the Colosseum. Who the hell is that? Oh, what? Who do we have here? Oh, hello, Mac. Hey, Kazuma, I've been waiting for you to come. Yeah, I'm here. First, let me introduce you to the Tomodachi I was telling you about. Okuda-san. Hey, Mac. Is this the guy you wanted to introduce me to? Judging by your clothes. Are you a member of the Majima family by any chance? You're Kazuma Kiryu. You're the one who, Mac wanted to introduce me to? My name's Okuda. I supervise the construction work around here. You two know each other. Mac, it's alright. No need to go into detail. Yes, sir. Awesome. I was hoping you two would get along, and it turns out you already know each other. Well, as long as you're happy. So, Purgatory, eh? What's so special about this place? There doesn't seem to be anything here. Okuda-san, we're ready. Leave it to me, Mac. Alright, men. Formation A. Yes, sir. What do you think, Kazuma? This is amazing. Mac told me he needed help to get his perfect shot, but I had no idea you would be coming, Mr. Kiryu. I had my men come help out a bit. It came to me when I saw you running. I felt like there was some connection between you running and me taking the perfect shot. Would you mind doing some running here to help me get my shot? Well, you never know when running might come in handy. I guess it couldn't hurt to train a bit. But I will be racing, well, will I be racing against someone? Oh, you don't worry about that. I'll be running as fast as I can, and I want you to catch me. You? Are you sure you don't mind me running all out? I'm pretty fast. No problem. I may not look it, but I've trained on the plains of Africa. Nobody's ever been able to catch me. Africa, huh? I guess you really have been all over the world. Alright, then. I'll help you get this perfect shot of yours. What do you need me to do? Thank you, Kazuma. You're a true Tomodachi. Come talk to me when you want to run. If I lose, I'll teach you some techniques I learned in my travels around the world. Sounds good. So, I'll be back. The nose. Path of a warrior. Konnichiwa, Kazama. What do you want to do today? Formation A. Okay. Okuda-san, we're ready. Leave it to me. Are you ready, Kazama? If you break your record, I'll give you a special present. Good luck. Okay. Mecha's a bit more stamina than I do. Get him on the corners. Whoa. Oh. I lost. I knew you were the one who could beat me, Kazama. As a reward, let me teach you a breathing technique you can use while dashing. It'll let you keep running longer than before. Cheat gauge has increased. You can now keep running for longer than before. Please come again. Konnichiwa. Formation B. Okay, Okuda, we're ready. Leave it to me. Are you ready, Kazuma? If you can beat me, I'll give you a present. What the? Am I running away? I don't even know where I'm running to. That's the only problem with this. No! Oh, phew! I can't run anymore. I lose. Thank God he was so close. I lost. I knew you were the one who could beat me, Kazuma, and as a reward, I'll teach you the secret of my tackling technique. It will increase the power of your tackles. Tackle power is increased. Tackling the target reduces their gauge by a large amount. Thus, I'll also be giving you this present nobody ever called Max Stingy. Collapsible hammer. Please come again. You've been running with a hammer? Time for Formation C. Okay. Okuda-san, we're ready. Leave it to me. Are you ready, Kazuma? If you break your record, I'll give you a special present. Good luck. Oh, I'm running away? Oh no, I'm chasing. Good, yeah, I prefer chasing. Got him while he was jumping. That's so dirty. Oh! Dang it. There we go. Okay. At last, I knew you were the one who could beat me, Kazuma. As a reward, let me teach you a breathing method you can use while dashing. It'll let you keep running longer than before. Chase gauge has increased. You can now run for longer than before. Please come again. I don't think you got anything for me. Final formation. Okay. Okay. Okuda-san, we're ready. Leave it to me. I'm running. Are you ready, Kazuma? If you break a record, I'll give you some special present. Yeah. I'm running. Oh, I'm after him. Great. I love it. It's chase time. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, that's the winning position. Uh-oh. God, I'm getting like stuck on some of the sides. That's why I can't tackle him. I was hoping for some luck there. Here we go. Oh god, no, it just missed. There we go. Oh. I lost. I knew you were the one who could beat me, Kazuma. And as a reward, let me teach you a breathing technique you can use while dashing. It will let you keep running longer than before. The chase gauge has increased. You can now keep running for longer than before. Please come again. You got nothing. Hey, Mac. I'm here to run again. Kazuma, you're getting very close to perfect. Well, I've done quite a bit of running after all. I don't think anyone can beat me. Great. In fact, I might never have to run all out again. There you are. I finally found you, Sugar Buns. Sugar Buns? Huh? Michiru, what are you doing here? I thought you and Akira got back together. I just couldn't get you out of my mind, darling. And I guess my woman's intuition led me here. Please give me one more memory of the two of us. Hey, stay back. Damn, I gotta get the hell out of here. Mac, I'll have to take a rain check. Wait. This is it. You're finally pushing yourself to your limit. This is the perfect shot I've been waiting for. Are you trying to lead me to a deserted spot where we can be alone, oh Sugar Buns? Get away from me! Ah! That was terrible. Arigato, Kazuma. Thanks to you, I was finally able to get it. What? You mean the predator and her prey, both running with all their might, is just like I saw on the plains of Africa, but right here in Kamarucho. That was the perfect shot I've always wanted. But now, I realize I was wrong about one thing. This kind of struggle must be going on in cities all across the world. There's more than just one perfect shot out there waiting for me. I'm gonna keep traveling around the world in search of more shots like this. Yeah, you do that. Konnichiwa, Kazuma, what do you want to do today? None. I'm finished. Cool, I'll be waiting here. Good time to save. Okay, off to Kage. I was going to do the Colosseum, but I don't feel like doing the Colosseum. I think we can just go and try to complete this game. Well, actually, we're going to do this stupid side quest. Murder side quest. I should ask Kage about the Alps murder. Hey, Kazuma, I hear you're looking into that Cafe Alps murder, huh? How do you hear about that? Don't underestimate my information network. I know everything that goes on in this place, in this town. Heh, guess you do. So, do you know anything about the murder? I have the police records in my database. What do you want to know? Ask about the murder weapon. Tell me about the murder weapon. The same type of ashtray was found all over the cafe, but there's one slight significant difference between those and the murder weapon. Oh, yeah? What was that? The edge of the murder weapon ashtray was chipped. Do you know how that happened? The day of the murder, a customer knocked the ashtray off the table onto the floor, chipping it. Akechi noticed it while he was cleaning up at closing time later and decided to bring it out to the dumpster to throw it away. And that's when he passed by the locker room and saw his girlfriend cheating. So there's no doubt Akachi touched the murder weapon that day, eh? No. Normally, the ashtray would have been washed, and the fingerprints would have disappeared. But Akechi noticed that the particular ashtray had been chipped, so instead of washing it, he decided to throw it out. And by that twist of fate, the prints of everybody who touched it that day were left on it. So, all the fingerprints on the murder weapon were made that day of the murder, hey? You got Kage's statement. I have a police report in my database, yes. Asked about fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints on the ashtray. These are all the fingerprints taken from the ashtray. The prints outlined in red matches Akechi's. This is apparently the evidence that led directly to his arrest. What about the other fingerprints? Well, one thing's for sure, none of them match the prints of any of the other employees at Cafe Alps at the time. They thought to be from customers who visited the cafe that day, probably 2 or 3 people. Then one of these sets of prints might be from the real murderer. It's certainly possible. So, the real murderer's prints could be on the ashtray, huh? You got ashtray fingerprints. You should be able to get more information from the people related to the case. If you haven't talked to them, all of them yet, you'd better do that. Thanks. You've been a big help. I owe you one. Okay. Time to go find the people. We could get experience points from doing the Dolosium. What happened? Why is it? You can use a phone. I thought that would be interesting. They just popped out of nowhere. A symbol. I think we will be fine though. We got the body all maxed out, which is for the health, which is most important. The IF training? I don't even think we found a bad guy for the IF training. Okay, the kid's notebook. Currently employed at Mark Bowling. Convicted due to alibi. You're in the front of the police. Let's interview you, you're dead. Kinoshita is the Cafe Elf manager now. Currently employed at Theatre Square Cigar Club. And Nakamichi Street Popo. Okay, so let's go Nakamichi Street. Cigar Club. Cafe Elves. Cigar Club it is. I suspect they're all in the same vicinity as... Yeah, so we got Muck Bowling over here. We have... I got a feeling the Cigar Club is this Cigar Club. And then we got Cafe Alps. And then we have the Barker on the street. Oh, no, not the Barker on the street. We have Popo. Popo is... Is it this Popo? Or this Seychelles? It could be this Popo. Yeah. So that means Popo is the closest. This is not going to increase my brain capacity of playing Phoenix Strike games. I would definitely have to do a walkthrough, or if we did it. While we're here, let's check out the dock. And if he wants to fight this guy, can fight me. going this way. Well, Kiryu, did you come to play? It's 10,000 yen per play. I came to play. Let's have a look. Who do you have? So we got the Emperor, Fighting God, and the Dragon King. The Emperor, Fighting God, eh? It seems that you've had some doubts about this fight. The brainwave samples exhibit some serious distortion. This fight may be unlike any you've had before. This one should be interesting. Do you want to fight the Emperor Fighting God? Oh my god, this is what's his name called? The brother? Well, we've got some fighting moves to use now, which is good. I don't know who the Emperor Dragon is. Here's a mirror match. Yeah, it's Fuma. What the? We changed bodies. Well, that was interesting. And surprisingly, we won quite easy. It looks like you won. I was watching from the monitor. Did you get anything out of the experience? Yeah. I feel like something's been imprinted on my brain. Like I got some kind of inspiration from the moves my opponent was using. You learn Dragon God Defense. Enables you to defend against enemies armed with blades using nothing but your bare hands. Learn by fighting Joji Fuma in IF7. Activate method L1 in heat mode. Nice. Just block. It looks like you learned a new fighting move. This is a fascinating phenomenon. There may still be more moves you can learn. Yes, there is one more. Oh well, Kerry, do you come play? Yes. I suspect this is fighting myself. From the analysis of your brainwaves, I found the following opponent available to you. The Dragon King. The Dragon King, eh? This is based on your fight with your greatest, most fearsome opponent. You'll need perfect fighting techniques and mental discipline if you want to defeat him. Do you want to fight the Dragon King? I am the Dragon of Kamurocho. Alright, let's go. Yep, it's a mirror match. Oh, he beat me out. Is it a reset? That wasn't too bad. It looks like you won. I was watching on the monitor. Did you get anything out of the experience? Yeah. I felt like something had been imprinted on my brain. Like I got some kind of inspiration from the moves my opponent was using. You learn Assure Spirit. This is the final ability gained by defeating your inner self. Cancels heat mode in exchange for some health. Activate L3, R3 at the same time when your health gauge is flashing red. The exchange for spirit for health. It looks like you've learned a new fighting move. This is a fascinating phenomenon. There may still be more moves you can learn. Feel free to come back and try anytime. Okay. We're all good. We need, we can't do anything. Okay, so we are now gonna go to Popo. Oh no. Hey handsome. You looking for something to do tonight? Oh. So I put that in curious voice. Nice body you've got there. And your eyes. I like your eyes. I have a favor to ask. Hear me out. And we'll have ourselves a good time, what do you say? Alright. What sort of favor did you have in mind? First, you have to come with me. Close your eyes now. What is this place? Lately, when I'm at home, I get the feeling that someone's peeping in on me. It gives me the creeps too. So I was hoping for a tough-looking guy like you, could maybe look into it for me. That's it. That's it. Just thinking about it makes my skin crawl. I can't even be comfortable in my own home. I live right over there. Do you think you could keep an eye out for the peeping Tom? I remember this. We can have our good time afterwards, okay? Sure. I'll just stake out the area then. I'll go back to my place and call you if anything happens. Can you give me your phone number? Here you are. Thanks a lot. Press R3 to switch to first person mode. Make sure that there's no shady characters in the area. There might be some suspicious individuals around here. I should take a look around first. So we only really... Hey, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm fine. So just leave me alone, okay? You don't look fine to me. Cut it out. I know you've got a man in there. No. Stop. That window. It's... Uh-oh. This isn't good. Ah, there you are, you little shit. What's going on? I thought I heard some kind of ruckus. It's nothing. Happens every day. If you say so, keep up the good work, handsome. Don't know if we need to... Yes, that's normal. What are you doing here? It's just that I'll be starting work on building construction site soon. And I wanted to work on my fear of heights. Eh? 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 Ha ha! Hey, your legs are shaking. Give it a rest already. Are you still patrolling the area for me, handsome? Yeah, more or less. Okay, well, Keep it up, alright. Should be more people or something. I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Can't be just these two. Unless this. They're in the other building. Mew! Give me back that fish. You still doing your job out there? See anything interesting? Not especially. Alright. Just don't slack off, okay? What else is there? Oh wow, hello. Eek! What are you doing? I was just wondering the same thing. Mind your own business and stop staring at me. How's it going? You're not doing any peeping of your own now, are you? Honestly, stop slacking off already. What else is there? Oh. What's up? I think that peeping Tom is back. Can you look right around my window? You got it. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing, my ass. Get down from there. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Oof. Well done. You spotted me, even in my urban camouflage. Are you also one of them? Do you know how many people in Japan go missing in a single year? Hehehe. Now that you've met me, I'm afraid I can't let you live. This is the end of the line for you, my friend. You know what? We still gotta do the HLA as well. Let's go. You can mind that parking spot. Ugh! All those online classes in military combat. And for what? Bark, all bark and no bite, eh? Well, did you catch the perv? This guy, right? What? With these glasses? These are authentic US Army surplus night vision goggles. They let you see as easily as night as in the day. They're battery powered and come complete with infrared and a zoom function. Special ops teams use this very same gear. I was having such a great time looking around everywhere I could. Inside, outside, in the middle of the night. Into my room. Yeah, but not on purpose. I'm not into 3D dimensional girls. Or 3-dimensional girls, 3D. And cheap women, well, hey. Ow. Who asked you anyway? Creep. I'm going to take this loser to the police. Sorry, I won't be able to deliver on that good time I promised. Maybe this will make up for it though. Thank you. Man, what a night. Okay. I remember the HLA. Oh crap, I'm also forgetting all about the murder case. Alright, Popo. We gotta go to Popo first. Popo's just down this way. Oh, not you. I need your friend. You, Asai, former employee of Cafe Elves. Yeah? Who are you? Kazuma Kiryu. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at Cafe Elves 6 years ago. Oh, that. So what do you want to know? Let me see. What to ask? Ask about alibi. You were at the cafe at the time of the murder, weren't you? Yeah, I think I was closing the register. It was after we closed for the night. So, you didn't go anywhere near the murder scene, the locker room? Of course not. I mean, why would I? I was still working, wasn't I? Is that acting kind of funny? Let's see. What to ask? Ask about witness statements. Do you know anything about the person seen running from the scene of the crime? No, I don't know anything. I only found out a murder had taken place when Kinoshita showed up looking as white as a sheet. I didn't see the murder at all. I see. Oh, but I did see Oda's body. I can still see it. Blah. So, Asai went to the locker room after the murderer escaped. Hey? Let's see what to ask. Ask the motive. Do you know anybody with a motive to kill Oda? Well, you reap what you sow. I mean, it was bad enough he was always messing around at the workplace, but going after another employee's woman? Get a grip. You make it sound like he slept with other women at the cafe before. Yeah, I saw him hook up with another woman there once. Another woman? Got a name for her? Yeah, I think her last name was Saito. I guess she was dating Oda at the time of the murder. I don't see anybody named Saito listed among the people related to the case. She's already quit the cafe by that time. I heard she still hung around Oda though. So Oda was dating somebody at the time, eh? Okay, so we got a new person. Okay, one more. Oh, we got fingerprints. Your fingerprints weren't found on the murder weapon. Isn't that strange seeing as you were one of the waiters? I just didn't like doing the ashtrays. I always left that to other people. So it's pretty natural my fingerprints wouldn't be on it, I guess. I see. Let me see. Okay, that's it. Okay, we got a new lead. This job is pretty boring, so thanks for helping me kill some time. You can ask me more whatever you want. Thanks. Are you sure there isn't anything else you want to say? What do you mean? It's not like I have anything to hide. Hehehe. Asai sounds like he knows more. I just don't have enough information right now to get it out of him. I should talk to him again once I know more. Now we're gonna go back out and find the others. Okay. Next place is going to be C ga 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 ga. I could have. See, let's see if it's this one. Okay, so it must be the other seagull. Go on, you want to fight me? I know you do. There was no symbol for the heat. glasses hanging through his face. You two. Jesus. First of all, I'm sorry, yeah, whatever. I don't want that. Yeah, let's go chuck this inside. Let's do a quick save. So we're off to the other Sega, and then we'll do a bend around to muck bowling. There's supposed to be a pickpocket event in here as well. Can't remember who or what or when that event is in this section. There he is. You're Imagawa, aren't you? That's right. Who are you? I am looking into the Cafe Elves murder from 6 years ago. What? Let me see. What should I ask? Ask about Elway. They say you weren't at the cafe the day of the murder. Is that true? Yes. I spent the whole day at home. Alone? No. Some friends came over and we played video games. And these friends corroborated your alibi. That's right. So, it wasn't me. Let's see. That's about the witness statements. Do you know anything about the person seen fleeing the scene? No, I don't know a thing. Let's see. What's the motive? Can you think of anybody who'd want to kill Oda? I don't know anything. Don't ask me. Ask the fingerprints. About the murder weapon. Your prints weren't found on it, were they? Next you're going to start saying I wore gloves. Well, you're wrong. I wasn't anywhere near the cafe that day. And I guess it stands to reason your prints wouldn't be on it, huh? Okay, nothing. I don't know anything about the murder. Just leave me alone. Man, this guy's got persecution complex. Let me know if you remember anything from around the time of the murder. Doesn't matter how small. I didn't do anything, honest. You have to believe me. Everyone's saying I'm the murderer, aren't they? Aren't they? No, nobody's saying anything about you. I don't believe you. Everyone hated me at the cafe. They used to harass me. They harassed you. Someone even stole my wallet, CDs, and uniform out of my locker on the day of the murder. Are you sure the police didn't pick them up as evidence? Absolutely sure. Someone was harassing me, I tell you. So, somebody stole Imagawa's things here. So, we got a woman that stole this guy's uniform that used to be the manager's ex. Off the mark bowling. Are you Sawako Usami? Yes, what do you want? I'm looking into the murder that happened at Cafe Elp 6 years ago. There's nothing left to say. Akechi might not have killed Oda. If we're going to find out the truth, I need to hear your account of what happened that day. Ask about why. You were where when Akechi confronted Oda, weren't you? Yeah, I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there. What happened after that? Did you see Akechi's kill Oda? I took off, so don't ask me. Took off? Do you have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walk in on you when you're cheating? Talk about awkward. And it wouldn't been even more awkward if other people started coming in to see what the fuss was all about. So I ran out the back door. What did you do after you left the cafe? I went home. But Yuichi followed me. We spent the night talking about breaking up, so he was on the scene. Of course, I never imagined he'd already killed Mr. Oda. So, you're saying you didn't see Akechi kill Oda? That's right. And I told the police that too. So, nobody actually saw Akechi kill Oda, hey? Let me see. What's the motive? Any idea why somebody would kill Oda? Are you trying to be funny? No, I mean... Besides your relationship with Oda, did he do anything to make anybody else mad? I don't know. The police would have known if he had any loans out or anything like that, right? I wasn't particularly close to him, really. We just ended up hooking up that night. I see. Maybe Akechi really did kill Oda after seeing him with Sawako. Ask about fingerprints. They didn't find your fingerprints on the murder weapon, right? That's right. They only found Yuichi's, if I remember right. We were constantly replacing the customers' ashtrays with clean ones. But I guess Yuichi was the only one who touched that particular ashtray that day. I guess he was just unlucky. Yuichi took good care of the customers and replaced the ashtrays often. And I think he must have noticed that one was chipped. Let me see. What task? Nothing. Are we through here? I'm supposed to be working. Right. Sorry. Thanks for the help. Okay, off to the Cafe Alps manager. Then we'll check the leads in the book. I'm running the wrong direction. Actually, let's see if the sister will talk. Now you want to prove my brother's innocent? You're a little late. I don't need help. My bitch is too angry. Okay. No, I don't want order. I want to talk to your manager. You're Masaru Kinoshita, aren't you? That's right. Who are you? I'm Kazuma Kiro. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at this cafe 6 years ago. Oh, that. Well, I don't know if I can tell you anything new, but go ahead. I was about LA. Where were you and what were you doing when Oda was killed? I was here, in the customer area, cleaning up. I believe you can see me on the security camera tapes. I wasn't in the locker room when the murder took place. I see. That's women's statements. They say you saw Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene on the night of the crime. Tell me more about that. Yes, I saw him. That night, Akechi disappeared right in the middle of cleanup. I waited a while, and when he still didn't come back, I went to check on him. That's when I saw him leaving through the back door of the cafe. Are you sure that was Akechi? Well, I only saw his back, but I'm sure it was him. You didn't see his face? Then how can you be so sure it was Akechi? The man I saw leave through the back door was wearing our cafe waiter's uniform. Aside from Oda, who was dead, there was only 3 other male employers working that night. Akechi, again, a guy named Asai, and me. You can see Asai spending the night closing the register on the security tape. So the only person I could have seen would have been Akechi. I see. After that, I called the police and waited at the back door until they showed up. No one tried to enter or leave during that time. So Kinoshita didn't see the criminal's face. Let me see. What else to ask? The motive. Did Oda have many enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I didn't really talk to him much outside of work. Got it. Let me see. Okay. Fingerprints. Were your fingerprints on the murder weapon? No, they weren't. I kept thinking that if I had touched that ashtray that day, I would have been the one to get blamed. Let me see. Okay, that's it. I'm sorry. I couldn't be more help. Thanks for your time. Are you a detective, Mr. Kiryu? Not exactly. Why do you ask? No reason. I was just wondering why anyone would be looking into that case now and trying to help a friend out. If Yuichi Akechi is innocent. Innocent? You think someone else could have been the murderer? It's possible. Oh wow. Wouldn't it be awful for poor Yuichi if he really was innocent? I can't imagine what it would feel like to be in prison for 6 years for a crime you didn't commit. That's why we're trying to find out the truth. If you think of anything else, let me know. Okay, I will. Alright, so, after we got all the statements, the question is, what do we do next? Configure detail away, that's... dated a woman named Saito at the time of the murder, which we don't know who Saito is. Didn't see Akechi kill Oda. Didn't see the face of the murderer. Had used stuff stolen from the locker. Like to have witnessed Oda sleeping with a woman at multiple stores. Believes I think I was innocent. Where else is there? There's like no one else to talk to. So now we need to... let's see. Return to aside. Let us go to... We're gonna go back to Asai to ask more questions after we got all the statements. Just let's see. So, Asai is Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo is this way. This way and up. I want to ask you more about the murder at Cafe Alp 6 years ago. This job is boring me to tears, so ask away. Let me see. What do we need to ask him? Stop asking questions. By the way, do you remember Imagawa? Imagawa sounds familiar. Your co-worker from Cafe Alps. Oh, Mr. Gloomy. Yeah, I remember him now. Imagawa says he had his things stolen from his locker. You know anything about that, Asai? What? You think I had something to do with it? Yes. Yes. Look, I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to find out what you know. Well, I might have tried a quick buck or two of him, but all I took was a wallet and some CDs I sold off later. Anything else? Huh? Like what? Did you steal Imagawa's uniform? Uniform? How would I make any money off that? The only thing I took were his wallet and the CDs, like I said. So, that's all I took, okay? Maybe the police really did take the uniform. But Asai statement number 2. Okay, so that means it's off to Bantam to go check with the other guy. But that's wrong, because we need to go back to Cafe Alps. I've talked to everybody related to the case, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be easy to prove Yuchi Akichi's innocence. I should meet up with Kid at Cafe Alps. Okay, so they point us now in the right direction. But I would have checked with the policeman to see if they took the uniform. Okay, off to Kid, as advised. Funny seeing you here, what's up? I'm taking out one of my clients. We were nearby, so I thought I'd drop in and see you. Taking your client out, eh? Don't you mean you're going to one of those host clubs? My client just happens to like host clubs, really. It's just a coincidence. Speaking of which, isn't your perfume a bit strong tonight? Oh, really? I didn't think so, but... Oh, look at the time. Okay, I've gotta go. That Yuko. It's, who was that woman talking with Kinoshita? Kinoshita's wife, Yuko. Kinoshita's wife? How did you know that? She actually used to work here. That's how I know her. She worked here? Really? Yes, but I don't think she's involved in the case. She already quit by the time of the murder. And she wasn't on the security tape of the customer area, so that indicates she wasn't at the cafe that day. I see. Doesn't sound like Kinoshita's wife, Yuko, is involved in the case, but maybe I should have looked into her anyway. You got Kid's statement. Alright, so now that we know that, You need to... we need to go to Stardust. Yes, I am cheating. Because I don't want to use my brain. Stardust it is. Alright, where is she? Is that? It looks like Kinoshida's wife, Yuko. Kazuma, what brings you here? Yuya, what can you tell me about that woman over there? That woman? You mean Yuko? She's been a regular customer of ours for years. What do you want with her? She looks awfully rich for somebody so young. She manages a startup. Her company got popular making products targeted at young women and has been growing pretty fast over the last 5 years. Is that so? Oh, Yuya, who is that? I haven't seen him here before. Is he a new host? Yuko, this is Kazuma. We owe a lot to this man here. And no, he's not a host. Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. This is my company, by the way. If you ever need anything, just give me a call. Thanks. Yuko's business card. Bye now. Tonight was fantastic. We'll be looking forward to seeing you again. I've collected all the information I can right now. I should go back and see Detective Maide. Okay, so they point us in the direction of Bantam. Let's go to Bantam. Oh, Miss Purple's gonna land on me. Ooh. Jesus, Mr. Taekwondo, wow, flip kicks. Fuck your bitch. Stab me in the back. Yeah. These guys are working a lot on me. They worked well on me. Ugh. I guess some people. Yeah, blah blah blah. More stuff to put in. Nope, I still don't see anything off about any of this. Do you mind? Oh, it's you. So, did you find proof of Akechi's innocence yet? What was that you were looking at? This? This is the list of evidence we made during the investigation 6 years ago. You have taken such a hard look at this case, I thought I'd better take another glance myself. Can I see that? I guess. but you won't find anything wrong with any of it. I honestly can't figure out why you think Akechi is innocent. You got a list of evidence. Wait a minute. What's this? What now? I finally got it. Was it really this simple all along? No mistake about it. Somebody framed Akechi. What? Are you serious? Yep. I'll explain everything, but first, I need you to gather up everybody related to the case. But it'll turn out fine, you'll see. Okay? Just don't blame me if it doesn't. I'll get everybody together at Cafe Alps. That order worked, right? Yeah, fine. That's fine. I've got all the evidence I need. It's time to reveal what really happened 6 years ago. Okay, so we should probably save here. It's funny how this mission takes up so much time. We're at 1 hour 24 mark on this. Well, I did as you asked, detective. I closed the cafe and kicked everyone out. Now, what's this all about? Kazuma and his friend here would like to talk to all of you. I have to ask, I have you here for one reason, and one reason alone. I'm sure you all remember the murder that took place here 6 years ago. The victim was Kazu Oda, the manager of this cafe at the time. One of the employees, Akechi, was arrested for his murder. But did Akechi really kill Oda? I'd like to ask each of you to think back on that day. Do any of you have any evidence, any truly conclusive evidence that Akechi was actually the one who killed Oda? I've been struggling with one question since the day of the murder. Could Akechi actually be innocent? But before I could find out for sure, an article of mine indicating Akechi as the murderer was published. But thanks to Kazuma here, we finally arrived at the truth of what happened 6 years ago. But if Akechi is innocent, that means someone else is guilty. Exactly. But what do you base all of this on, Kazuma? I need to show them proof of Yuichi Akechi's innocence. What shall I give? Okay, so in the order of Usami was at the scene but failed to witness Akechi's murder Oda. Sawako Usami was the one who saw Akechi and Oda fight the day of the murder. Isn't that right? That's right. But I left in the middle of it. In other words, she didn't actually see Akechi kill Oda. Exactly. And nobody else but Usami saw Oda and Akechi fight. So we can't conclude Yuichi Akechi killed Oda. And that means the charges against him could be wrong. Huh. Sorry, but that doesn't hold water. What? Akechi's prints were on the weapon used to kill Oda. That's solid evidence to prove Akechi did it. Is that all you have to say? Huh? What do you mean? This was your case. You ought to know Akechi's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone weren't enough to convict him. I don't follow you. Spell it out for us, will ya? There's evidence. I should show them now. This is where we go to the ashtray fingerprints. The ashtray used as a murder weapon hadn't been wiped because it was supposed to be thrown out. It had fingerprints on it from people other than Akechi, so Akechi's prints on it alone don't prove his guilt. Detective, is that true? Yes, it's just as he says. So, you admit it might not have been my brother, but that still not enough to prove somebody else did it. Somebody witnessed Akechi's fleeing the scene. That other piece of solid evidence. Think about it. Why wouldn't you think the person seen running away from the scene is the criminal? No point in running away if you didn't do anything, right? What do you have to say about that? Kazuma, do you have any information to refute the witness statements about Akechi? Let's see. Yes, we do. There was a hole in one of the witness statements. I just need to argue that angle. What shall I give? We will give Kinoshita's statement. Kinoshita saw the criminal flee, but didn't get a look at his face. Kinoshita saw Akechi fleeing the scene, right? Yes, I did. Are you sure? I'm not lying. I am sure I saw him. But you didn't see the face of the person fleeing the scene. You said that right. That's right. I only saw his back. So then, it's possible you saw somebody else. Is that all you've got? The police wouldn't have arrested Akechi on just any old vague evidence, you know? There was also something that proved the person Kinoshita saw was in fact Akechi. And what was that? The man Kinoshita saw leaving the scene of the crime was wearing a Cafe Alps waiter's uniform. The only waiter employed at Cafe Alps at the time were Kinoshita, Asai, Imagawa, and Akechi. The security tapes show Kinoshita and Asai in the customer area during the time of the murder, and we confirm Imagata was at home then. Therefore, by process of elimination, the only waiter Kinoshita could have seen was Akechi. Kazuma, is this true? No, it's absolutely possible that the person Kinoshita saw was not Akechi. I have a statement to prove it. Well, then, why don't you share the statement with us? I have a statement that proves this person seen leaving Cafe Alps might not have been Akechi. I need to present that now. And this is where we give the list of evidence. Give me a second. Yes, the list of evidence, and Asai statement number 2 will come into it. No, that doesn't prove anything. I should present the statement that proves the person leaving Cafe Else may not have been Akechi. Did I skip one? Is it Imagawa's? Imagawa's statement. Yes, it's Imagawa's statement. Something was stolen from Imagawa's locker. There was actually another crime committed at this cafe the day of the murder 6 years ago. Another crime? That's the first I've heard of it. Imagawa's uniform disappeared from his locker in the Cafe Alps locker room on that day. Imagawa's uniform? Yes, my uniform disappeared from the locker I put it in. Since you weren't present the day of the murder, when did you notice it was missing? The day after Mr. Oda was murdered. I came to work. The police were investigating, so I couldn't go in. But once the police left, I looked in my locker and saw that my uniform was gone. Come on. So it was taken as evidence by the police. I'm sure there was plenty missing from the crime scene. You're wrong. Someone was definitely harassing me. Everyone teased me. Aside, why don't you tell them you took my uniform? You took everything else. The uniform must have been you too. You gonna cry? Harassment or evidence, it doesn't have anything to do with Akechi or this case. No, Imagawa's uniform is the key to this case. Huh? What do you mean? I'll show you right now. I can show them 2 pieces of evidence proving what happened to Imagawa's uniform. Okay, now we got the list of evidence. Are you sure you want to give this? Yes, so this shows what's taken. And the other piece of evidence is Asai statement number 2. Asai stole Imagawa's wallet and CD, but never took his uniform. Look at the list of evidence I borrowed from you. There's no waiter's uniform on it. This here. You're right. I don't see any waiter's uniform listed. In other words, the uniform disappeared before the police showed up. If the police didn't confiscate it, who could have taken it? It was Asai, right? No, not Asai. It looks like Asai really did steal things from you, but he wasn't trying to harass you. He just wanted money. Your wallet and CDs make sense, but your uniform wouldn't have been worth anything. Well then, who did it? Oh, you mean the murderer took it? Exactly. The criminal wanted to make it look like somebody else committed the crime, so they stole the waiter's uniform and changed into it. Then, as soon as somebody came by, they hid their face and ran out the back exit. Is that true? So you're saying the person who stole Imagawa's uniform and fled the scene is the real criminal? That's right. And who might that be? The real criminal is Yuko Kinoshita. Yes, this is the only person it could have been.
Kiryu-san, それではその人物の名前を教えてください。6年前、小田さんを殺し、明智さんに罪をかぶせた事件の真犯人とは一体。犯人はお前だ。木下優子、お前が小田を殺した真犯人だ。
Yuko, you killed Oda? An interesting theory. But why would I kill Oda? I didn't have any reason to do anything like that. Yeah, Yuichi Akechi's motive was Usami's relationship with Oda. Exactly. How are Yuko and Oda connected? I need something to prove Yuko and Oda had a relationship. What shall I give? We will give a size statement. Oda was dating someone at that time. Oda was dating somebody at that time of the murder. Someone who used to work as a waitress at Cafe L's. What? Is that true? Yes. And her last name was Saito. Saito? That's Yuko's maiden name. I hear you worked at this cafe until just before the time of the murder. Yuko and Mr. Oda dated? I didn't know that. Yuko, is that true? I don't have to answer that. Yuko. If Oda was dating Yuko, then Usami wasn't the only one cheating. Oda was cheating too. And that means Yuko also had a motive to kill Oda. So anyone with motive is a killer, but haven't done anything but hypothesize. Exactly. You've only talked about possibilities. Do you have any conclusive evidence that she committed the murder? Conclusive evidence? Like fingerprints. If only I had something with Yuko's fingerprints on it. But we were given the business card. This is the evidence. Is that my business card? This business card has your fingerprints on it. We should be able to compare the fingerprints on this card to the ones on the murder weapon. Give me that business card. Let me check it out right now. We've finished analyzing the prints on the card. These are Yuko Kinoshita's prints. And these are the prints on the ashtray. There. The prints on Yuko's business card are the same as the ones on the murder weapon. I don't believe it. How do you explain that? Even my prints are on the ashtray, so what? Why does that change anything? What do you mean? I ate at a cafe at Alps the day of the murder. I must have just touched the ashtray while I was here. She's right. If she was here as a customer, there's nothing criminal about touching an ashtray, right? No. Yuko's lying. I should call her out on it. What should I give? This is where we give kids statement. Yuko doesn't remember coming to Cafe Alps on the day of the crime. No, you're lying. What? There's no record of you coming to the cafe the day of the murder, right, Detective Maida? He's right. We had Cafe Alps employees watch all the security tapes, and they gave statements that no other cafe employees, former or otherwise, visited the day of the cafe that day. Right, Mr. Kinoshita? That's right. I've seen Yuko's face before, so I would have noticed it if she was on those tapes. She definitely wasn't. Which means you didn't come to the Cafe Alps on the day of the murder as a customer. So why were your fingerprints on the ashtray then? Fine, maybe it wasn't on the day of the murder. It might have been the day before. It's not that big of an issue. Nope, you had to have been here the day of the murder. Not as a customer. As the real murderer. Heh. Huh? The only people who could have prints on the murder weapon were those who visited the day of the murder. How do you come to that conclusion? And now for the coup de grace. I just need something to prove when the prints on the murder weapon were made. What should I give? And the last piece of evidence. All fingerprints on the ashtray were made on the day of the incident. The ashtrays here are washed clean every day, and your prints were still on the murder weapon ashtray. That means you've had to have been here the day of the murder. But the ashtray had been dropped on the floor and chipped by a customer the day of the murder. Yuichi Akachi saw the chip and instead of washing the ashtray, decided to throw it out. Since you couldn't have come to the cafe as a customer that day, there's only one time you could have left your prints on the ashtray. And that time is after Akechi dropped the ashtray in the locker room when he witnessed Usami cheating with Oda. Sometime after Akechi left, and before Kinoshita came to check on him, you entered the locker room and murdered Oda. Then you put on Imagawa's uniform and left through the rear door. Am I wrong? Yuko, is what Kazuma says true? It'll only get worse if you stay silent. Shut up. I told you I didn't do it. I give up. Yuko, I'm putting an end to this. What? Do you know something, Mr. Kinoshita? I knew you came to the cafe that day, Yuko. What? How? Your scent. It was very faint, but I could smell the perfume you always wear there at the crime scene. But why didn't you say this earlier? I've been infatuated with Yuko ever since our time working at Alps together. That's why I knew the scent of her perfume the minute I smelt it. Sometime after the murder, I happened to run into her again. Eventually we started dating. One day, I brought up the subject of the murder and the expression of her face just changed, and she started giving me elusive answers. That's when I was sure Yuko had been here the day of the crime. Well, I'll be. But I still didn't know exactly what that meant. Or, I should say, I didn't want to know what that meant. When I found out Mr. Kiryu was looking into that old crime, I decided to keep it all a secret. But now, Yuichi Akechi has suffered 6 years for a crime he didn't commit, all because I didn't say anything. It's all my fault. If I had just spoken up, none of this would have happened. Gee, Mr. Kinoshita.
さあ、もう言い逃れはできないぜ。
優子さん、今一度尋ねます。あなたが小田さんを殺したんですか？
そうよ。私がやったのよ。
Will you give a statement that Yuichi Akechi is innocent? Yes. It was me. Mr. Akechi had nothing to do with the murder. Yuko, how could you have done such a thing? Was it really just because Oda was cheating? Of course that's what it was about. He even promised to marry me.
事件が起こった日、あの日は彼の小田さんの誕生日だった。だから私は彼を驚かそうと思ってプレゼントを持ってお店に向かったの。もうお店も閉まっている時刻だったから裏口から入ってロッカールームに向かったわ。でもそこで見たのは他の女と浮気してる彼の姿だった。私はとっさに身を引いて隠れた。落ち着いて目の前で何が起きてるのか理解しようと努めたわ。そのすぐ後に明智さんがやってきた。明智さんはロッカールームの中を覗いて小田さんと宇佐美さんの浮気現場を目撃すると手に持っていた灰皿を落とし小田さんに掴みかかっていったわ。言い争うような声が聞こえた後、すぐに宇佐美さんがロッカールームから出てきて裏口から店の外へ出て行ったわ。すぐに明智さんも宇佐美さんの後を追って店の外へ出て行ってしまった。明智さんと宇佐美さんが出て行った後、私はロッカールームの中へ入っていった。小田さんは私の姿を見てすごいびっくりしたみたいだったけど、浮気がバレたことがわかると開き直って別れ話を切り出してきたわ。宇佐美と一緒になるつもりだから別れてくれってね。その言葉を聞いた途端、完全に頭に血が上っちゃって、気がついたら近くに落ちてた灰皿で小田さんを殴っていたわ。それからは桐生さんが言った通りよ。私はロッカーにあった制服に着替えて、わざと裏口の前で誰かが来るのを待っていた。少しして 誰かが客席の方からやってきたから、顔を見られないようにして裏口から出て行った。それで部外者の自分には絶対に疑いがかからないだろうって思ったわ。
Several years passed. I ran into Kinoshita, and we eventually got married. I started selling things as a hobby, and soon it turned into a business. Before I knew it, it grew into a large company. It's been 6 years since that day, and my life's been going so well. I can't believe the truth came out now, of all times. Did you ever think what it felt like for Akechi to have to bear these false charges? What it felt like to be knocked down to rock bottom and have his freedom stolen from him these past 6 years? And think what would have happened if we hadn't revealed the truth just now. How many more years would Akechi have suffered? Only the person who took away Akechi's freedom can give it back. You need to turn yourself in. Testify in front of a court and pay for your crimes. Can I escort you to the station? Yes. Yuko, I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back. Masaru, thank you. Extra, extra. The real criminal behind a 6-year-old Kamurocho murder turns herself in. The man originally accused of the crime now stands to be acquitted at a new trial. I was wrong about the media. I thought you just went from one person to the next looking for gossip. I didn't think you cared about the people in your articles. I figured you just forgot about them the second they left your pages. But you've been worrying about my brother since this whole time. You even proved his innocence. You are decent people in the media. I really wanted to thank you, Nozomi. I also apologize for the way I treated you. I want to give you a reward for helping me get a trial for my brother. You don't owe me anything. I'm sorry to say it, but I didn't do anything on this one. Proving your brother's innocence was all the work of Kazuma here. I certainly don't deserve to accept any reward from you. What are you talking about? You did what a real journalist is supposed to do. What do you mean? Sure, you wrote an article pointing to Akechi as the murderer years ago, but now you've written an article clearing his name. Isn't that the way a real journalist is supposed to resolve things? I guess you're right. But I won't let this be the end of it. I'll continue to follow the truth until the day I put down my pen. That's my duty as a reporter. And I'll be cheering you on. You got payment of 200,000 yen and 20,000 experience points. Alright guys, I am thinking of closing it out right now. It's 5:35 in the morning and it's not, I don't know how much more there is of this, but I do know that there is still some more submissions. There is more quests to go. So let's just kill this a-hole that wants to take a fight with me first, and then we'll save it. I'm sorry, sir. Please, I don't need to worry about taking it. Alrighty-o. Let's move the item. And let's survey. We did a good 6 hours and nearly 30 minutes in this run. I am going to get some sleep, and we'll see if we can come back later tonight and perform some more. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, write a comment, follow me on Twitch. Give me a hi if you're in the chat, so we can get somewhat closer to getting some emotes. And I will see you guys next time. Adios. I am out.